things going on with the S&P, long-term outlook. I try to integrate as much information as I can, but the real key is trying to get this in a focal point so you guys can understand, like, generally, like, what is my, like, you could summarize what are my thoughts here, and so that happens. And we look at the Fed use every day. We look at the Fed internals. We have the quad lunar cycles. I do have Gemini 4 now for the S&P. This is a new. I just added this. So Gemini 4 is a service that we offer. It's a trading system, and we offer this in our auto trading. This is offered now for S&P. I had a version of it there called Gemini Lite, which was just one of the signals, but Gemini 4 is really meant to operate with four different trading signals. So the idea is that we're overlaying four different trading signals, and so if you have the system here, that you can have uh, four different inputs for the system to give you a trading signal. And it's very cool because you get very specific targets and stops on this, and it's very big for daily action. So this is the Gemini 4 system, and so I'm offering it just for S&P. So this is new. So I just offered this. I did just talk about this yesterday in a YouTube video. So we talked about how the Gemini looked and performed. This is how the Gemini system looks here. You can see that this system it follows the markets very well. It's very good at capturing breakouts. We were trading the polar R squared before, which only traded reversals. This guy can trade breakouts, reversals, but you can see it follows the path very well. This is the Russell, and so we do offer this system for the S&P subscribers, and it's offered every day. And it's the same signals that we put in our auto trading system. It's just for the Russell, though. It's not all of the signals. So that's new. We have WolfTrader Radio. So each day I update the market. I have an audio update. You can listen to it. It's AI voice, but you can listen to it every day if you want to get like a quick update. If you want to listen to it, we have that offered too. And we have you have access to all the webinars, and then you have the videos per week. So you also have 2 videos per week, typically on S&P. Let me see if I can put this in here. So I'll put this in here. You have 2 videos per week. So you got 2 video updates per week. Oops, whoops. Let's see if I can copy this. So you have two video updates per week, in addition to the webinars. And I will be posting those snippets, like I said, on the YouTube channel. And the idea for the little snippets too is that, like, I can post information for you guys, and then like if I want to teach you how to use a system or the Gemini system, I can post it on the YouTube, and you guys can see it there too. So we're trying to, like, get a few little videos out on YouTube. Like I said, they're going to be 3 to 5 minutes in length, but I'm going to try to give you, like, my state of mind on different topics, because we have, one of the things that about this service is we have so much information that it can become overwhelming. And so what we really focused on in the last year, in the last 6 months, is getting everything concentrated. We have our new tricore matrix, which combines the S&P Fed use with the quad lunar um, with the bat. So we have a clear signal to give you guys every day. Like, we've integrated everything into one signal, so it's very easy for you guys to get a feel for where I am. I'm bullish right now, but we were able to stay into this buy signal across that Fed Jackson Hole meeting because of the tricore matrix. So we'll get into that in a little bit. We have our metals newsletter, which is dealing with copper, silver, gold, and platinum. This has daily updates in addition to a monthly newsletter. A monthly newsletter we give, on all of these monthly newsletters, we give your solar cycle information, we give the quad lunar cycle, and so you get an integrated view of the solar cycle, which is kind of like a seasonal pattern with that. And then in addition, you get the daily charts, and you get the tricore matrix with all of these. We have our energy, which is looking at natural gas, it's looking at oil, and it's looking at heating oil and gasoline. The currency newsletter looks at multiple currencies. So we look at the Canadian dollar, we look at the British pound, we look at the euro, we look at the Aussie, we look at the Japanese yen, US dollar. So we have a lot of information there. Cryptocurrencies, we have in the newsletter, we cover Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin. I have live Fed use for the Bitcoin and also Cardano. I am going to be adding more updates for the Fed use for Ethereum. That's coming soon. And we have all the stuff that you see here in terms of the quad lunar cycle. All that stuff is there. I have grades and financials for our gold and platinum members. Uranian newsletter is strictly astrology based. If you're interested in astrology, I do a monthly astrology update newsletter. So it's pretty elaborate. I mean, the last one was like 60 pages. It's pretty long. I kind of go through like the whole shebang of the month in terms of the traditional perspective, and I get the Uranian astrology in there, and we get different perspectives on the month. Not necessarily related to trading, but I might mention trading into there. We have our stock ETF service where we look at multiple stocks and ETFs. This one's pretty popular because we do offer a lot of symbols there. So if you're interested in stocks and ETFs, you can check that out. And so this one is dealing with, give me 1 second here. This one is going to be dealing with ETFs such as gold miners, Apple, Tesla, Broadcom, Nvidia, Caterpillar, Bank of America, Volatility, VIX Volatility, Arc Innovation, Spider Biotech, and so those are just a few there. So we do have the Tricore Matrix for all of these, and we have the BAT and the Fed Use and the Quad Lunar. Okay, so the Tricore Matrix, again, and it takes the 3 signals and it gives you one, it combines it into one signal for you guys. Gold membership, if you want to get all of these, you can get all of these packaged. It's a discount if you get all of them. And then platinum membership is this. Plus, we have our live feed all day. You get auto trade discount. You get the Gemini 4 trades for every single symbol. So we have 6 different symbols that we look at. So you can check that out, and we post the live updates each day. And so we have more of super biorhythms, and your grandfathered in for any future services. So if you want to get any new service that comes out, you'll automatically get it as a platinum member. So you might want to check that out. There's a free week trial for all of these. So if you want to check them out, please contact me. And one thing I will say, if you sign up for a service, you have a week trial, don't hide. Don't like ask me questions, because I will answer any of your questions that you have. Like sometimes people sign up and they just hide, and they don't know how to use the service, and I'm trying to explain, and then the week trial expires. Talk to me, ask me questions. I will answer any questions. I'll walk you through anything, explain to you what we got here. So that's the thing there. So